hear me out. Stephanie may have some good intentions with certain things. On the recent Resilient Jenkins, she talked about Montessori play and letting her toddler play amongst food and stuff and free playing. As a crunchy mama, I did let my kids do the whole Montessori playing thing. They had a lot of wood toys, not a lot of plastic. We had lots of books. We had constant outdoor play. If it was 40 degrees and up, we were outside playing. I let them climb trees, climb rocks. They fell, they got right back up. I wasn't running every time they fell. They fell, I looked at them. I looked the other way so they wouldn't see me like react. And then they were like, oh, okay, I'm good. And they moved on. In the winter months, I played with a lot of natural elements. We brought leaves in the house. We brought sticks in the house. We painted rocks. And I did let them play with some food. Now, Mrs. Stephanie Thompson over here let her 2-year-old dip his hands into a bag of M&Ms and squish them around into cereal, pasta, because it is a sensory play. You get to feel different textures. I get the idea, okay? But if you're not going to then eat it and you're letting 5 other people in the one-room motel share that food, that's disgusting. Toddlers touch everything. Okay, like everywhere. And then dumping it all over the floor. Yay! That's where I draw the line. Because when it comes to Montessori type play, it's a structured free form playing. My kids were able to have a little bit of flour and some dish soap and water, and we would make Play-Doh. And then we'd clean it up and we'd throw it out. But it wasn't an entire bag of flour. If they ever did play with cereal, it was because the cereal was already going stale. So they would just crunch it up and then we would like glue it on paper. One thing that I did that I don't see Stephanie doing in any of her videos is I interacted with my kids. We would talk about things. We would talk about what does the cereal feel like? Is it rough? Is it smooth? Does it have a certain smell? What color is it? What pattern? What shape? What can we make with this? I taught my kids how to make their letters by bending pipe cleaners. What shape can we make? What does it feel like? There's so much you can learn with everyday items. They also learned responsibility with cleaning up after themselves. I didn't give them an entire box of cereal to dump all over the ground. I didn't let them dig their dirty fingers in a bag of M&Ms that other people are going to eat. That's where Stephanie just misses it. Stephanie may have some good intentions with certain things. And I understand the whole like earth, eco, hands-on, hippy-dippy, natural mama. I get that, Stephanie. I get it. But you're right here and then you go right all over there. Like you miss the mark. Completely. Because even when kids are learning in a natural element or learning independent play, it needs to be a structured independent play. It can't just be a free-for-all because life is not a free-for-all. You can't just do whatever you want, whenever you want, just trash all over the floor, and then you, Stephanie, are constantly cleaning it up. You're also sending the message to all the other kids that are watching that you are their servant and they have no responsibility, and that's not a good message. Because as cute as a 2-year-old is right now playing with, Cheetos and, oh, it's so cute, he's throwing it all over the floor, he's exploring. That's not going to be cute in 5 years from now when he's still doing that at 8 years old. Because kids need to learn a structure and that there's balance and that there's responsibility and that there is a fine line to things. You can't just run amok in the world. I know you, Stephanie, you run amok because the way you're living, and look where that's getting you. So there is a great benefit to a free form sort of play for children, but it has to be structured and guided so that they can learn there are limits to things.